I have two words for you guys: shine and kind. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. Because I haven't been being kind to myself. I have not been taking my own advice and being kind to myself. And you know what happens when you're not kind to yourself is the shine. The shine is not as bright. Because like you being nice to yourself, you being kind to yourself is what ignites the light, because you start to notice that you are good and that you are worthy. And so the more that you can be kind to yourself, you start to, like I said, like nourish that light, and it starts to get brighter, it starts to shine brighter and things like that. And it's okay if you're not being kind to yourself, but if you want to feel good and if you want to shine to your highest capacity, I feel like this is one of the first steps to really shining your light as bright as possible. And I have not been taking my own advice, and that's what we're going to talk about today. That's what we're going to talk about. We're talking about being kind, and we're going to be talking about why you should choose to shine. Let's go. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time tuning in, I'm Dave Shine, yours truly, and this channel is all about inspiration, it's about upliftment, and you know the banner is choose to shine. And these videos are videos that remind you of the light that you have within, and I'm just over here shining, just doing what I love to do. And so two things I want to share with you. Like I said, we're going to be talking about being kind and shine. But before we get into that, I want to tell you about just like a little story. So you know everybody's talking about like, what is your why? Because your why is going to keep you going. It's going to keep you moving forward. It's going to make you freaking tear down the brick wall when freaking things get hard and challenges. Like your why is going to keep you going. And I believe there is some truth in that. I believe there is some truth in that. But I always say that it's important to respect your individuality and respect your personal preference and finding out what actually works out for you. Because for some people, like trying to figure out their why, it might not work. For me, for example, so I was actually talking to someone the other day, and they asked me what my why was, and I didn't give them a clear and concise answer. And this morning I was like, what is my why? And for me, for example, I don't have to have a really big why to kind of keep moving forward and do what I do. Like a really good why for me is because it feels good to do this. Like it feels good to do this. And this is going to be this is going to be a perfect segue into like being kind to yourself. But like I don't have a really big why of why I'm doing this. I'm doing this because I like to express myself. I'm doing this because I like to share things. I'm doing this because like I like to choose to shine, and I think that I have a gift, and I like to share that gift. And when you're not being kind to yourself, you don't see that. You don't see that you have a gift, and you don't see that you have things to share. And that's why it's so important to be kind. And so like I said, I wasn't being kind to myself. Maybe over the last week or two, I wasn't being kind to myself. And so I've noticed we all go through cycles. We all go through these ebbs and flows and things like that. But the fact that I'm actually on this camera right now is just another thing of like, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I want to tell you that it's going to be okay. I need to tell myself that it's going to be okay. I had to watch one of my own YouTube videos to kind of remind myself it's going to be okay. But it's really cool because as we continue to evolve and, you know what I mean, just really understand the basis of who we are and things like that. For myself personally, I see that the ups and downs, we still have ups and downs. I would say as you choose to shine more, get a better understanding of who you are, as you start to really start to gain the momentum, and as things start to progress in life, and as you start to evolve in life, and you just start to feel better about yourself, it's not like that you're going to be happy all the time. It's not that things are going to work out all the time. Things are you'll still have the same ups and downs, but the ups and downs won't be as low. You know what I mean? And so that's kind of what I just experienced. And yeah, I feel good now. We always right now. We always right now. So back to the why though. I did come up with one thing. I was like, so why do I do this? I do this because I believe, I believe that everybody deserves to experience the light that they have within. I believe that everybody deserves to express themselves to their most like express themselves to like really like feel the best, you know what I mean? I feel like we all have a gift and a present. And I don't know if I ever told you guys this analogy before, but it's like everybody's walking around with this present in their hand and this gift in their hand, and oftentimes we are looking around and looking at everybody else's gift, and we never look down and see that we have a gift, and we never even open the box up to see, so we just run around looking at everybody else's gift. But I'm the guy that's want to point to you like, no bro, it's not Dave, it's not the person that you see on Instagram, it's not the person that you see on YouTube that's inspirational, it's not the motivational speaker. The light is actually within you. You have the same exact gift. You just got to look down and open it up, and you got to just keep opening it up and just see what's inside. See what's inside. But you will never do that if you're so caught up in your head about what you know about yourself and what you think about yourself. If you're caught up in your head about not being kind to yourself and how you're so bad because you did this when you were a kid and you messed this up and you can never get it right. It's like if you never give yourself the chance to look down and see that you have a gift, you will never know that you have a light. And I guess that's a really good why right there. It actually felt good for me to say that. It felt really good to say that. But it's like to point and say, dude, you got the light. You got the light. Ma'am, you got the light within you. You just got to open up and look at the gift. And until we get out of our mind of what we done wrong and why we're not worthy and why we will never look down at the gift. We will never even open it up. We will never choose to shine. We will never be the light of our own life. And it's funny because it don't matter. It don't matter how long. This is a cool thing. This is a cool thing. This is a cool thing. You will forever have this gift. You will forever have this present. You will forever have this light. It don't matter how long you ignore this light. It will always be there. And any day you can look down or look within, grab the present, open it up, and be like, oh, that's it right there. That's it right there. Let me tell you this very, very, very profound analogy that I heard. And I wish I would have came up with this one, but I didn't come up with this one because I'm Dave Shine, and this is a perfect analogy for what I've been talking about and some things. Like I say, less on your mind, shine. When you have less on your mind, you can shine. And this is it right here. So this guy said, I forgot what he said. He said, so all of us have this, we have this light within us, this sun, if you will, this burning sun within us. And it's always burning. It never stops burning. This is a life energy flowing within us. This is a life energy. And this sun just wants to shine. This sun wants to shine. You just want to be you. You just want to express yourself. But they are clouds, the clouds of thought. The clouds of thought, the clouds of limiting beliefs, the clouds of negative judgment, the clouds of what you did wrong, the clouds cover up the light. They cover up the sun. But it's okay though, because as soon as the clouds part, as soon as you have less on your mind, the shine comes through because the sun is always there. And it's just like the clouds, you know what I mean? The sun is always present. Sometimes we don't see the sun because there's clouds, and these clouds are considered to be thoughts in this analogy, but sometimes you don't see it. But as soon as the clouds part, as soon as you relax a little bit, as soon as you chill out, the sun starts to come through and it starts to shine. As soon as you for me right now, this is a perfect example for me because I don't have clouds of thoughts right now in my mind. I'm just like, I'm just expressing myself, being me, having fun right now. And that's it right there. It's like when you don't have a lot of stuff on your mind, when you're not thinking about what you did wrong, when you're not thinking about the future, when you're not thinking about how things could go wrong tomorrow, when you're not thinking about how you broken, when you're not thinking about these things, the light tends to just come through and the sun tends to shine. And as the sun shines more, as you go through your life and you have less on your mind, as you practice shining, it's like this clears up. The clouds start to part. The clouds start to get thinner and thinner, and more of the light starts to shine through. And yet again, I wish I would have came up with this. I'm adding more to it, but the whole premise is that you have a sun within you and the sun is shining, and the only thing that keeps the sun from actually shining through and allowing this light to really to spread across the whole world is our clouds of thought, our judgment, our opinions, our beliefs, everything that keeps us restricted. That's it. And it's nothing out there. That's the cool thing. It's nothing out there, dude. It's nothing out there. It's all the clouds of thoughts. That's it. That's it right there. And sometimes these clouds cannot be kind. You can get so caught up in the unkind clouds. I got caught up in the unkind clouds. And I was trying to fix the clouds. I was trying to rip them apart. And I was like, ah. But instead of trying to fix them, bro, just let the sun shine through. Just let the sun shine through. Instead of trying to run and hide under the shade, instead of getting an umbrella and just putting an umbrella up so like you don't get rained on or unkindness, just allow the sun to come through. Just allow the sun to come through. Just allow yourself to shine. Be kind and allow yourself to shine. That's what I want to share today. Quick message, just something that I experienced and that I thought would be really important to share with you guys. So, choose to shine. We all have a light within us. We have this gift that's present. We got to look down or look within and see that we have the gift and open that up and start to expose more of that. Expose more of that. That's it. I'll speak to you guys very soon. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.